Join me as I dive deep into the tangled web of Meghan's billion-dollar connections, Harry's safety worries, and Piers Morgan's surprising comeback. Let's see if I can make sense of it all. From the royal family to the entertainment industry, the connections are endless. Today, we're going to explore the billion-dollar network that Meghan Markle has built, and the potential risks it poses to her and Harry's safety. And, of course, we can't forget about Piers Morgan's recent comeback, which has left many of us scratching our heads. All of these topics have been making headlines lately, and I'm excited to dive in and break it all down. It's crazy to think about the amount of influence and power that celebrities have, but when you look at the connections they've made, it's no surprise. I mean, have you ever heard of the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon game? It's amazing how many celebrities are just a few connections away from each other. But when you're talking about billions of dollars in the royal family, things get a lot more serious. Speaking of serious, let's take a look at Meghan's connections in the entertainment industry. From her days as an actress to her current status as the Duchess of Sussex, she's built a network that's worth billions. And it's not just the people she's met, it's the brands and companies she's associated with as well. Engaging with the audience is key, so let me ask you, have you ever wondered what it would be like to have a friend who's a celebrity? Someone who could introduce you to anyone and get you access to exclusive events? It's a pretty tempting idea, right? But when you're talking about the royal family, things get a lot more complicated. We've all heard the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know, and that's definitely true when it comes to Meghan's connections. From Oprah to George Clooney, she's got a network that's unparalleled. But with great power comes great responsibility, and that's what we're going to explore today. Let's take a look at some of the specific connections Meghan has made, and how they've impacted her and Harry's lives. From charity events to exclusive parties, we're going to dive deep into the world of celebrity networking. When you're talking about the royal family, security is always a top concern. And with Meghan's connections, there are definitely some risks involved. From paparazzi to stalkers, there are a lot of people who want to get close to the royal family. So, how do they balance their desire for normalcy with the need for security? One of the biggest concerns for Harry is his safety, especially when it comes to extremist groups. As we've seen in the past, the royal family is not immune to threats. So, how is Meghan's network affecting his safety, and what are they doing to mitigate those risks? We've all seen the photos of Meghan and Harry at exclusive events, rubbing shoulders with A-list celebrities. But what we don't always see is the behind-the-scenes work that goes into making those connections happen. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and take a look at the people and companies that are working with Meghan to build her brand. Of course, with great power comes great scrutiny, and Meghan's network is not immune to criticism. Some people have accused her of using her connections to further her own interests, rather than using her platform for good. So, where's the line between building a brand and making a difference? Let's take a look at some of the most surprising moments from Piers Morgan's recent comeback. From bold statements to public feuds, this guy knows how to make headlines. But what's really going on behind the scenes, and what does it mean for his future in the entertainment industry? Piers Morgan is not afraid to speak his mind, and that's what makes him so entertaining to watch. Whether he's going after celebrities on Twitter or making bold statements on live TV, he's always good for a show. But what's the real motivation behind his comeback, and is it all just a publicity stunt? As we explore Piers Morgan's comeback, it's interesting to think about the role that celebrity connections play in our culture. Are they a reflection of our values, or do they shape them? It's a complex question, but one that's definitely worth exploring. Now that we've explored Meghan's connections and Piers Morgan's comeback, it's time to ask the big question: what do you think about all of this? Do you think Meghan's network will ultimately be a positive or negative force in her and Harry's lives? As we wrap up today's video, I want to leave you with a shocking fact. Did you know that Meghan's network is so powerful that it could potentially change the course of her and Harry's lives forever? It's a bold prediction, but one that's definitely possible. Thanks for tuning in today, everyone. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you've got thoughts on Meghan's connections or Piers Morgan's comeback, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to check out another one of my videos for more entertainment.